What's that little dart? No, you got to leave that in. I don't know if you saw that, but that was funny.
I slid in. Oh, it's too cold, Dad.
You're cold.
I'm cold. I hate the winter. I need to start earning enough money in the year that in the winter we can just disappear off.
I'm an ectomorph. I'm always cold.
I just thought of aliens. Ectomorph. Ain't that something?
It's your body shape. Ectomorph got no body fat.
There's something in aliens called something that sounds like ectomorph. What's the alien called?
I don't know. How do we get to aliens?
It's got me thinking about aliens. The film Aliens, you know, classic. Sigourney Weaver.
Xenomorph.
Xenomorph. See?
Yeah.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Xenomorph.
Yeah.
So you're an alien.
Yeah. No, I'm an ectomorph. So basically, I'm always cold because I've got no body fat.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 4% body fat, so
you can't float. You can't float in the sea.
I can lie on the bottom of the pool.
Yeah.
When we used to go swimming, Katina didn't believe me. I said, "I'll show you." So I just dropped and I just lied there. Yeah. I got pictures of me just lying on the pool, and people come over the edge and they're looking.
Is he dead?
Is he all right? I just lied there.
Do you know what? It was in Tenerife last year. I nearly said this year, it's 2025. Last year when we went to Tenerife, that was the first time laying in the sea. And this isn't really a good sign. It means I'm getting fat. I can float now because I used to do the same thing, just sink. But now I was laying in the sea, and now I can just lay and float, which is fat floats basically. It means I've got fatter.
Anyway, sorry about the introduction.
This is not what we're here to talk about.
No, what are we here to talk about today?
Old man ailments, Dad. I need to get off the tools. I can't be doing this anymore.
What do you mean?
I'm broke. I'm old before my time. Anyone who's my age, you'll have to, again, in the comments, if you relate to anything that I'm saying, I'd like to know, because otherwise I'm getting old before my time.
I feel all right, you know. I think baby boomers and Generation X, we were the ones. They don't make them like that no more. But tonk.
There's truth in that. I think it's since the 70s, from the 70s to now, testosterone has dropped by 50%.
For real?
For real. We're half the men.
So if I look that up, that's what it's...
We can pull up the facts and figures. It might not be the 70s, but from back granddad's age, granddad to now, granddad is twice the man of men today. Testosterone levels, all the plastics and all the processed foods, and we're not living good.
That's not good, man.
It's not good. It's not good. No.
So you want to come off the tools?
I want to come off the tools. I can't do it no more.
Who's going to do all the lifting and shifting then? Oh, what did? So I have to do my own lifting and shifting. I'm joking. It's not like that.
Do you want to know my ailments? Right? Okay. Well, you can see I'm blind. If I take these off, I can't see nothing. All right. So I'm blind in my left eye. A couple months ago, found out I'm basically deaf in my left ear. I'm deaf in my left ear. So I'm blind, I'm deaf. Yeah. My thumbs are arthritic. I'm getting early onset arthritis in both my thumbs.
What the?
I got my dodgy knees, but that's from when I was young. I grew too quick. Yeah. And hemorrhoids. I got some lovely bum lumps.
Bum lumps?
These are all old man things. Oh, wait. I forgot to mention my lower back. My back is mash up.
Yeah, but isn't some of this self-inflicted in that? Here it is. Back in the day when I used to tell you to go to the doctor, you say, I'm not gonna go. You better when you go and find out it gets worse.
I believe that because I think your brain is so powerful that if you was to go to the doctor, if you felt ill or you felt a type of way, but you just thought, it is what it is, and then you carry on, you're okay. As soon as you go to the doctor and he tells you you've got or this is wrong with you, activate something in your brain. Now your brain knows, and then
Yeah, I believe that to a point, but even so, had you, like your hemorrhoids, if you had gone when it was first giving you grief, but you tonked it out, you manned it out.
I don't now. Now I just lay on the bed like, oh, my batty. I just lay there on the bed and I'm like, oh, I've been at a Diddy party. And they ran out of baby oil, man.
I don't know, I'm asking, wouldn't a bum plug help?
Do you know what? The number of times I said to my missus, I need a butt plug, man.
Wouldn't it work? The thing with the hemorrhoid is the lump stuck in between the bum cheeks, isn't it?
Well, it's like you get internal and external, and it's all
Okay.
kind of things. But I've seen a lot of things people talking about. They've had the surgery, and it just comes back. It just comes back. It's almost once you got it.
Okay,
it's-
I had it years ago because I'd go toilet stupidly. I'd push it out because I just
Rush.
want to get out of the toilet quick and go and do what I'm doing. So I strained. So that's what, for me, that's what pushed it in between my bum cheeks.
Yeah.
And I had the surgery. I've never had a problem with it ever since. Because
Yeah.
if it takes me 20 minutes, if it takes an hour, I'm just gonna sit there. Yeah, come out when it's ready. Come in now, push.
Yeah.
I ain't having that pain. That was a terrible pain.
Yeah. Oh, it's the worst.
No, it's not the worst. But it's a terrible pain.
Okay. So
I've had some pains, but that's not the worst.
Yeah. I feel that.
It is a terrible pain.
Do you know what?
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah. Do you remember he was doing the camper van conversions?
Yeah.
And can't even remember his name now. But he was dealing with the same thing, and he gave me them creams. I don't know if you remember. And he gave me one cream. Can't remember. Aaron, that was it.
Yeah.
And he gave me one cream, and he said, "Watch how you go with that. Basically, put it on like once a day, Because it was really, I don't know what it was. It was super strong.
Mm.
I put it on, but I just kept smothering it on, right? And I ended up knocking me out because it done something where your body absorbs it.
Yeah.
And
I put you to sleep.
I was like in bed, unconscious, like.
But did it ease the pain?
It took the pain away. It didn't do anything to reduce the hemorrhoids or get rid of them. It just got rid of the pain. Temporary. But I was smothering so much of this stuff on. You have to ask Lisa, man. I was in bed, asleep, like all day, because I'm smothering. And then it said, because I didn't read the instructions or anything. I didn't know what this stuff was. And then when I went back and read it, it was like, yeah, don't keep, because it does somewhere. It absorbs up into your body and it goes somewhere and it does this. And, yeah.
Well, I did do one crazy thing one time when I had the hemorrhoid. I was in the bath and it was.
I know what you're going to say.
I just grabbed hold of it and I squeezed it. I thought it was a gritty teeth, and I squeezed it until it popped, and all the blood shot back up inside me. I know I could have put a clot inside of my body, but I was in so much pain. I couldn't think what else to do.
Yeah.
Hemorrhoids is not nice.
It's not a joke.
So basically, if you're pushing out your poo-poo, stop. Because hemorrhoid, not nice tall.
Innit? Take time.
Yeah. If it take 10, 20, 30 minutes, make the thing slide out in its own time.
Yeah, similar to the last episode, first world problems, right? Don't have it so much now because you got your phone. You can go on the internet, you sit on the toilet, you got your phone, you can watch YouTube, you can do emails, whatever. Way back, not even way back, like when I was younger, I remember sitting on the toilet and reading the back of the soap, reading the back of like the bleach. Like you sat there and you're bored, you ain't got your phone or nothing. Just reading the back of the Dettol, just reading the back of the soap, reading the back of the shower. I used to know all the ingredients and everything. I just sit there reading it. First world problems, you sat on the toilet, you've got nothing to read or watch.
It's all came about because of him.
My body hurts, man. But for real, it's making me want to get off the tools.
Yeah.
I feel broke up. That concreting, I've done, like, what is it? A little bit of concrete I've done recently.
But the thing is, sorry to cut you. The thing is, you take on some really heavy jobs and then you do them on your own.
It's because I ain't got no one to rely on.
And then not only that though, when he works with me, he doesn't allow me to do no heavy lifting. No, I'll do that, Dad. I think, hold on a minute, I could do something. No, you sit there, you go and do that. So he'll do all the lifting and shifting of mine and then go and do all of his own lifting and shifting.
Sometimes there ain't reliable people. Like, you're the only person I employ. I've got no one else to employ.
There's no staff out
No
there.
staff. You can't get the staff, yeah.
That's not even a joke no more.
No, it's not. I've had a few people, like, if I employ my friends to do some labouring or something, and like, you're paying them, I don't know, some good money to do whatever they're doing. No, you ain't got to think. Swing the thing and hit that, like, until it's gone or whatever. And then I've got other things to be doing.
You're talking about like that tree stump.
That tree stump. Ash, man, what did I pay you for? I paid you to take out the stump. And then
Ash, man.
I ain't going to be employing you again, bro.
I remember, I saw that.
Yeah, and they still had to get the stump grinder out.
Yeah.
So, that's another cabin build.
But hold on, with the old man ailments, what about, I'm just thinking about it. Because like I've always trained, I've always done something. I've always been active my whole life from a kid right up until a couple of years ago. I'm back into it now because I noticed age kicking in. So maybe there's a little part of that because you've never done anything on a regular. You've never got yourself in no clubs or sports, or maybe that's plays a part.
Done some sports, never done like regular training, but we was just active kids. I was running around all the time. Done athletics, county champion hurdler, done rugby.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, county champion hurdler. I should have been in the Olympics, but I was naughty. I threw a banana skin.
It was hard, and you was hard.
They was running around the track, right? I done my bit. This is in secondary school. I was running around the track. I done my bit. And then we're just waiting around now. I was a bit mischievous. I wouldn't say naughty.
Yeah.
And I remember walking over to the track, and I think they was doing 400 meters at the time, and there was a banana skin on the floor. And this is how my brain works, right? I was just like, you know, like you picture cartoon and
devil.
You know, but yeah, you know when they slip on the like a cartoon on the banana skin.
You wanted to know.
I wanted to know if that really happened, so I took the banana skin and I just threw it on the track while they were doing their 400 meters.
This guy.
And then Mr. Minion, he was the PE teacher. Mr. Minion, that was his name. What a strange name. He came around and he was like, basically, you can't do that. Told me off. And pretty much told me if I was like sorry about it, then I could carry on. But you know, me being it was like go back to school. That was it. I had to go back to school in all my tracksuit and all that.
You wanted to see if someone would slip on it and go.
I'm thinking Looney Tunes, man.
It's over.
Yeah, like Tom and Jerry.
Oh, you're dark.
Yeah.
But actually, sorry, I'm going off at a tangent, but only because of what you just said. I used to work it tickled me. I used to work in McDonald's back in the day, right? And it was winter. It was around this time of the year, and it was ice everywhere. Me, Terry, Brian came out of McDonald's because we used to do some mad shifts. Come out, shivering. And then was the days of leather sole shoes, and a thin little anorak. Yeah, you people remember them things? It's freezing, brother. It was cold. It was proper cold. And we come out and we was shaking, walking down the road. We was walking up Charing Cross, up the side, and Charing Cross station was just being built. So it had hoarding around it, right? Yeah. So where they've disturbed all the pavement was like that. Icy. But we're walking and we saw a city gentleman with his hands in his pocket go, skid up! And that's exactly what we did. We started laughing. So
Did he hit the deck?
He was boom. So we said, hang about, fellas. There's some good jokes here. We stayed there for about 3 hours just watching people going ass over tit. Boom. All different styles. We ended up not going home. We went back into McDonald's and slept in the storeroom.
So if only that was today, think how many viral videos you'd have.
Oh, that was one of the biggest, best laughs I've ever had. 3 hours. This is how funny it was. It was freezing cold. Remember, I got leather sole shoes on, so I could feel the cold. Anorak, no body. There was no such thing as body warmers.
It's worth putting up for the cold.
It was worth it. It was worth it for the jokes. We love. And some people, we was trying to guess what kind of fall. As they're walking up, say, I bet this one falls on their face. I bet this one falls on their. Boom, boom. Killing ourselves in jokes.
I wonder if everywhere else in the world they did that. Like, say that you're in a bar now and someone's bringing over the drinks, waiter bringing over the drinks or food or whatever, and they stack it. Well, it's a proper English thing to be like, way.
I still do that now.
You have to. Listen, if you fall over in England, that's happening. So, wait. Yeah, she fell over. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're not right.
Nah, man. Old man ailments.
We're supposed to be talking about old man ailments. We're talking about people going arse over tit.
That'd be worse going arse over tit if you're old.
Oh, yeah. Do you know, I think most old people injure themselves because they don't, in their younger years, learn to fall.
Yeah.
Most people don't know how to fall over. So when you hit old age, especially you got brittle bones or anything, you're getting old. I understand that. But because you don't know how to, just a nice, easy little roll. If most people learn to fall, most of these injuries that the elderly suffer wouldn't happen.
That's just made me think, like, talking about knowing how to fall. You might remember this, right? out in Welling. Now Richard, you know what I'm gonna say, innit?
When he jumped off the roof.
And he landed. He jumped from a. We was on garage roof. We was playing about climbing around on the roofs as you do.
Yeah.
Me and Matt jumped off.
Yeah.
We got up climbing like parkour before parkour was parkour, just jumping around. And then now Richard come and stood on the end, on the edge of the
Roof, the garage.
the garage.
Yeah.
To normal garage height. We're not way up, but you know, normal garage height. Stood on the edge. We'd already jumped down. He watched us do it, and then he jumped off. But he proceeded. I hope you can see my knees. He proceeded to jump off and put his knees out like this and landed on his hands and knees.
Jesus.
He's lucky he didn't rock his legs. I don't know how he didn't. It's probably because we were so young and he was all like bendy and yeah. Nowhere to fall. You're gonna brock yourself, man.
Yeah, I think that is a major contributor as to why a lot of old people have fall injuries today. It's said that if once you hit 60 plus and you fall over, especially if you have hip or what's this muscle, this bone here, if they get injured,
Femur?
Is that the femur?
That's the femur.
Well, I can't even remember my bones.
That's the femur.
The big bone. What the big bone near? I forget.
Femur.
But anyway, once you break them, that's it. Your life's over. You finish.
I didn't realize like an old person breaking their hip is like breaking your hip is. You can die.
Yeah.
It can kill
That's
you.
it. Yeah.
I didn't know. That's mad.
Yeah, that's what they say. Once you hit 60, if you have any of that kind of injury, that's it. It's end of days. But I think my generation's tonk. But no, seriously, I think that my generation, because we had all those hardships in the early years, we dealt with it easier. Or we're dealing with it easier in these kind of years, in our older years. And I think that my generation are the old young people, and your generation are the young old people.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's funny you say about like, listen, I want to go back to that falling and whatever. I don't even have to know how...
Charing Cross.
No, listen, I only have to look. And if I do it wrong, my neck's like, and I'm walking around. You know, you just look the wrong way somehow and then your neck will twist up and rock for...
Homeboy, that's an age thing. If you're getting that now, expect it from now till the days... How old... I don't know if you've done it yet. How old were you when you had your first...
I was just going to say that. I think I was in my 20s when I did that.
20s?
I was in my 20s.
Yeah,
man.
I think I was 35. I was sitting on the floor with my mum and I was watching a film and the bell rang. Ding! I thought, I'll get it. And I got off the floor and went, ugh! I said, Mum, did you hear that? She said, what? I said, I went, ugh! I was 35 and I'm into fitness and everything, you know. That was the first time, tell me your first notable time making the ugh sound.
There's excuse me. There's a like some Buddha quote or something though. Yeah. I can't remember it. And this is why Buddha's fat. Buddha's a fat man. It's like your heart has a certain amount of beats. That's it. Your heart will beat this many times in your lifetime. So if you overexert it with all your running around and your heart's going, you're just running your beats out quicker. Sit down, chill out.
It's a little bit like that petrol thing we was talking about, because when you exercise, your heart beats. It's working hard, but it's also getting bigger. When you're in your relaxed state, your homeostatic state, it beats. My heartbeat is like 52, 50, 54.
My heartbeat the other day when I was having that blood pressure thing was 120, and then the top number was over 200.
From just sitting down?
Just chilling. Wake up in the morning, go and sit down, my heart's like...
I'm going to change your name to Ratty. Ini and Ratty now.
I don't know what that means.
Cause rat and mice and them it beat so far. Ini and Ratty. Really?
Yeah. It was over 200. It was mad. And I had to put that heart monitor on.
Is it still like that now?
They came back with it. I had to wear a heart monitor, 48-hour heart monitor. It's a serious things in hospital and that. And they monitor your heart for the 48 hours. But in that 48 hours, it didn't do anything. So I gave it back and then they came back.
What is that? It's like going to the doctor and you sit there and you go, how are you today? So, well, obviously I'm not well because that's why I come here.
Yeah.
And then he'll give you a check and everything. What was ailing you while you went there is suddenly disappeared.
Yeah.
And as soon as you leave, what's that about?
That's annoying. I think that's why they make you wait so long for the doctors, because they know, like, you call up the doctor and like, I need to see the doctor. Yeah, come to us in 2 months. They do that just because they know in 2 months you're not going to come because you're healed up already. I think that's what the waiting list is about.
I can't say that's ever happened to me. I've been fortunate in that if I call my doctor, Goes same day.
Serious?
Yeah. Still today.
So back to the hemorrhoids.
2025. Still today.
Back to the hemorrhoids. When I first, I was booked in doctor, hospital, rah, rah, rah. I had a date for the hospital. This was a couple of years ago, 2-3 years ago now. It was months I had to wait for the appointment. And then as it was approaching, I got another letter saying 6 months' time. That happened about 4 times. It literally was like 6 months, in 6 months, in 6 months. It kept, yeah. By the time it come around, I'm like, oh, again, ailment had gone because it's not all the time. So by the time it actually came and they weren't delaying it for another 6 months, I was good.
So yours comes and goes.
Comes and goes.
So is it stress related, do you think?
Yeah, 100%. It's all to do with blood pressure because it's all your blood, diet, lifestyle. Don't drink enough water. Sitting. Do you know one of the things as well when we was young?
Get a razor, get Stanley and just cut it.
We actually did that once.
Did you really?
I at least did butt surgery on me when we've been together for like 2 months. We'd been together for 2 months. I was like, no, you need to do some butthole surgery, man. Like, seriously. It didn't help. We tried the whole thing where you tie a band around it.
That was painful.
I was like, get it off! She couldn't get it off. There with this little hook tin trying to hook it off. I've known the girl for 2 months.
Shit, you got it back. You need to have an operation then, by the sounds of it.
Yeah. It's again, like I say, when we was young, hanging around on the block, hanging around on the streets and all that, sitting on cold walls and stuff. Look, there's a reason. I want to cold batty. Keep my bum all warm, man. I've even got one of them donuts, you know, the little ring donut things where you got to sit.
Jackie bought me one of them once in my van when I was having the problems. But I've never had a problem with it ever since I've had my operation. But again, I say mine was because I used to strain, I used to push. I just didn't want to be in the toilet. I wanted to push out a nice chocolate log. One glue up.
Should this episode have a graphic content?
If I can find a picture of a nice big chocolate log, I'm going to add it right here.
Just have it sat there.
Yeah, but ever since then, Brad, I'm telling you, if it takes me 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I'll just sit there.
Yeah. Have you seen that meme? There's a meme. It's from the Titanic. So it's Rose and Jack, Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio. Lisa sent it to me and it was like, it's one bit where she's talking and she's like, he went off to the toilet. Leonardo DiCaprio gets up off the table and walks off in the film. And in the meme, it's like, he's gone to the toilet, and it skips to the end where she's an old lady. And she's like, that was 85 years ago.
He's still in the toilet.
Yeah.
It's been 84 years. He exists now, only in my memory.
Yeah, I haven't seen him since. Got some young Kate Winslet to the old lady at the end, like, I haven't seen him in so long. It's funny. Funny.
Because of the pain, I don't think I would never push again.
No.
I don't care how long it takes. People could be calling me. Their life could be in danger.
I take laxative sometimes.
To help?
To help the night before, so... Listen, I wake up in the morning sometimes like...
Go run to the...
Run! I have to get there real fast. There's no dilly-dally waiting about. Let's just go to the toilet, quick.
I got a good laxative story to tell. I'll save that for another day. My granny had laxative is all I'll say right now. My granny she was wicked, you know. I mean that in the sweetest kind of way. She had a dark side, my granny. I'm going to get in the chorus. She sucked me up. I'll say that for another. Right, as you can see, there was a big jump from here to what you was just watching because we was interrupted. For whatever reason, a timer went off, which stopped the video. So we might as well call it a close here. I think you got enough viewing there anyway. What do you reckon?
Stop thinking about me, bummer.
All right, so what have we learned from this video?
Don't strain on the toilet.
Yeah. Take something to read.
Don't sit on a cold wall.
If it's icy outside and you see any misgivings in the pavement, stand and watch.
Get your phone out. Film it.
Let us all see.
Send it on in. do a compilation.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Like, share, comment.
Yeah. And
Ding, ding.
we catch you on the next one.